Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my Back Hurts channel, and this is something that you won't have heard on here before. It's a commentary, and this is not, obviously, my Back Hurts, because he's not Irish. But he is with me, so do say hello. I mean, it's your channel, so you get to say hello.
What up, people? I'm sorry that I don't do commentaries. I feel my gameplay speaks for itself rather than a cool story, bro.
Oh shit! Look at that. Well, I mean, it's true. Jesus Christ, there's very few people on YouTube that could even pretend to have gameplays as good as what yours are. I mean, it's just as simple as that. And there's also very few people on YouTube who, in a 9v9 ground war domination, will go and cap B on their own like you just did. So, but when we were talking earlier, you said that you wanted to kind of do this commentary because it's your first. You wanted to kind of talk about your thought process, your decision making, why you do the things you do, and basically to prove that you don't need to camp like a bitch, like a fat fucker from Wings of Redemption to get Moabs.
Don't get me started on Wings though first.
Shit, that guy's just a fat piece of shit. But that's besides the point. That's nothing to do with what we're here to talk about. So, what I think what we should talk about is, well, the first thing that I thought of when I was watching this was the very first kill you got when you were going to B, and those couple of kills there, those 3 kills actually. Do you sound whore? Like, and I know you got a Triton headset, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do have a Triton headset.
And do you have like the audio set quite high so that you can sound whore people, or are these literally just your reactions and your because I never check corners. And it's only recently that I've started doing that because I have got a better headset. I've now got Tritons, and I can hear people coming around corners. So that's why I've started to look around corners as I'm running.
Well,
whereas,
when I get comments in my videos, people asking me questions about stuff like that, my main advice that I give to people is make sure you're watching your mini map. And then make sure you're seeing where your teammates are. You don't want to be by your teammates. And then my second advice that I always give is get a headset. A headset will improve your game greatly. I mean, just because you get a headset though, it doesn't mean you're going to be having a 5 KD or nothing. But
yeah,
it will definitely help.
Yeah, well, I mean, that does make sense. The only, I watch the mini-map, and I get killed while I'm watching it, because I end up watching it like it's a fucking movie. I'm nearly cracking open a drink, getting some popcorn, just watching where people are running, and then I'm dead, But there's a lot of things here. I mean, at the minute on my screen, you're lying down, prone, and it's almost as if you know exactly where they're fucking coming from, and it's... Well, I know the mini-map is showing,
Well, let me stop you right there, Paddy. The reason I'm doing that is because they had just capped C, so I know that they ain't going to be coming from the right-hand side from A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep them out of that middle building where they're running to B to go get B, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you see, that's something that it's something that people should probably be more aware of, is listening to the actual in-game audio when they tell you that people are capping C, or we've lost C, so you know that that's where the team is going to be, and that's where they're most likely to spawn from on their next spawn.
Yeah, another thing about that. Well, let me get this off my chest first. I hate domination. Domination is the easiest possible game you can play. And like you'll see all the good players playing domination, but that's just because they do that because the spawn points are so predictable. My favorite game type is kill confirmed.
Yeah.
Basically, team deathmatch spawns. They spawn everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where they're coming from at any given point. But I was playing with the full party, which I never do in this game, just because I'm real cool with the UTX members and they invited me.
Yeah.
But that's how I ended up playing with the full party.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I know that you run solo. I mean, most of your videos are you running solo, and I game with you, which basically means you're running -1, because you're having to carry me as well.
You sell yourself for it a lot, I believe.
Fuck no, dude. You saw that gameplay that I told you to watch last week is my best gameplay ever. It's my best ever score in a Call of Duty, apart from in combat training when I'm playing with Virgin, my girlfriend. You know, so that would be like one of your poorer scores, you know.
Well, I don't have kids, but I was a proud papa when I watched that.
Yes, yes, indeed. You know, there's a couple of things here as well. Just right on the screen there now, you got bullshitted on, dude. You were destroying that guy, and you got quickscope. And in a minute, the dude quickscopes you. The same dude quickscopes you again while he's completely blinded. How do you deal with that shit? Because I would have rage quit right there. I wouldn't even have got to the second bullshit death.
Well, let me get to another point of why I don't want to do commentaries. But the reason stuff like that don't bothers me is because I've done so many drugs in my life that I'm such a calm person.
Yeah, but that's true. I don't think I've ever actually heard you raise your voice. And I mean, we've talked about stuff before, shit that was properly bugging you, you know. But I've never heard you raise your voice, and you know, 90% of people, it would be so much better, and I know myself, I would be a much better gamer if I was able to keep a level head all the time. But earlier in the video, you died 3 times in the space of about 30 seconds. When I do that, I completely lose my fucking mind, and it's as if I've just never picked up a controller before. And your level of control seems to... So a really good point for people would be to, you know, keep your head. If you want to try and get big scores, keep calm.
Yeah, I mean, well, other than paying attention to where your teammates are on the mini map, I would say that would be the biggest thing. It's just a game, you know what I'm saying? Whether you do well or do not, or you don't do well, the main goal is to have fun. There's no reason to have like aneurysms because you get a bullshit death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we both know guys that we've gamed with that are like that. And I mean, I honestly, I took a huge step back from gaming in all its forms, and that was one of the reasons why. It was because I was fucking going apoplectic, like, you know, when people were killing me. And I'm not that good, and I don't have a great connection, so I'm gonna die a lot. And it was fucking doing my head in, so I had to get, you know, I had to take the Aaron Souter methodology of gaming and just not give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, not well. I'll say this because I'm one of those type of people that I don't give a fuck, which is a blessing, but it's also a curse. If that makes any type of sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hard to really get that upset over a video game, but at least I hope that, you know, there are some things that you care about in life.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. Like I was telling you earlier, my niece, I would kill somebody if anybody ever hurt her.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, after that picture you posted, I would kill somebody if anybody ever hurt her. I'd just pick a random person in the street and kill them. You know, fuck it, I'm not going to fly to Kentucky. I'm just going to kill somebody that's close by, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, but like I said, it's just a video game, you know what I mean? I don't make money from YouTube. I mean, if I was to end up making money from YouTube one day, that would be awesome. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just a video game. I'm just playing to have fun, to pass my day. Like I said, I live in Kentucky, so there ain't a whole lot to do here. You know?
Yeah. It's the same here, dude. I mean, fuck, Ireland it's a great country, but fuck, it can be boring at times.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's something that I think that we really do need to talk about in terms of your decision making and the gameplay itself. In the whole video, you've spent your time sort of running between, almost between the routes that enemies can take. Is that just down to map knowledge, or is it down to experience, or is it just down to fucking being damn good at the game, or a combination?
I would say it's down to a combination of it, to be honest with you, because like the main things that's going to make you good in Call of Duty is knowing the spawn points at all times, where your teammates are dying at, and then also the map knowledge. The map knowledge is probably the best key. Like, say you're getting shot from a certain angle, you're going to have to run a certain way to get away from that. Because, like, say if somebody's shooting at you and you have no idea where it's coming from, just get the hell out of there. Or if you see somebody that's on a head glitch and you run into them, just run the other way and go find somebody else to kill. Yeah, I mean, because you're going to win that head glitch fight.
Yeah, I noticed that you picked some great battles in that. I think in that Moab streak you only actually had 3 or 4 gunfights. The rest of them you just fucking ripped people from the side and from behind that didn't even know you were there. And so I mean it just shows that if you know what you're doing, this game can be very easy.
Yeah, I think that's the problem that people. Well, maybe not a problem, I shouldn't say, but I think that's the mistake people make is that they think they can go into a room full of 6 people and clear them out. They
Yeah.
like most people ain't Sandy Ravage or the Marka J. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
you got to as dumb as it sounds, Call of Duty is strategic. If
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
it does. I mean, it's not strategic in the sense that Battlefield is strategic, and you have to fucking think about every single thing you do, and everything is slightly slower paced. But you gotta. It's sort of like strategic mayhem in Call of Duty. You gotta know where to be to fuck shit up, and then move on to the next place to fuck shit up.
Right.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that. Totally
perfect.
agree with that.
Well, the video has been over for about 30 seconds, so people have got a little bit of bonus stuff from us. But yeah, I think what you should do, I'm going to say goodbye and good night now. And I think what you should do for the last sort of 10 or 15 seconds is tell people what you're going to do with your channel. If you're going to do more commentaries and, you know, let people know what they're in for.
Alright, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, basically when I started YouTube, or when I started my channel, I love Sandy Ravage. That was my very first person I ever subbed to. But I'm not a huge rock and roll fan. So I told myself if I was ever going to start a YouTube channel, I would be the Sandy Ravage, but the rap version. So
Nice.
mostly what you're going to see from my channels, I may do a commentary here and there with people that I enjoy talking to, but it's mostly going to be just over rap music. I'm sorry if you guys don't like rap music that's listening to this, but that's basically it. I mean, I'll do a commentary here and there, but like I said, I think the gameplay speaks for itself more than a cool story, bro.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And I mean, you're sitting there with a 55 and 5, a Moab, and what a kill cam. The fucking Moab dropping as you're capping the flag for the fucking win. It was beautiful. It was
I
beautiful.
appreciate that very much.
Anyway, listen, folks, enjoy yourselves, and make sure that you keep tuning back in and checking out when RN is dropping these commentaries, because now that he's broke his, popped his cherry on them, he's gonna be popping these things out plenty. He's a cool guy. He wants to do this shit.
Make sure you check out Paddy's channel. He is one of the funniest people I've ever met, for real.
Funny looking, maybe. Funny looking.
As long as he keeps that epic beer going, then I'm happy.
Oh, dude, I got rid of it, but I will bring it back.
I know,
I'm
I've seen
starting
in
it
the
up.
video today. I was highly disappointed.
So was I, dude. I'm depressed. I ain't got my beard. But anyway, listen, folks. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good day, night, weekend, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. Do plenty of drugs. Get some women.
Unless
Do
you're
you
18,
know?
don't do no drugs.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Whatever.